What's up everybody, it's JT Sports and I'm back to you guys with another video. And in this video I'm going to be doing my 7th-round mock draft for the New York Jets. Now before I begin, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more NFL videos and NFL content. And let's get into it. So, with the New York Jets 1st-round selection, the 3rd overall pick of the NFL draft, have them select an edge rusher out of the University of Kentucky, Josh Allen. This guy is a freaking monster. He's the best defensive player in this draft in my opinion because of how versatile he is. He can do so many things. He can cover tight ends, he can cover running backs, he can rush the passer, and he's just a playmaker. I mean, against South Carolina, this guy had 4 sacks all by himself. Against Florida in the 4th quarter, he took over that game. Against Georgia, he had 2 fumble recoveries. This guy is just an absolute playmaker, and I've said this in almost every Josh Allen video, and I'm saying in this one. Josh Allen, he's not Khalil Mack, but he is doggone it the closest thing to Khalil Mack that we will ever get. And I think the New York Jets should select him with the 3rd overall pick if they indeed decide to go for 3-4. And even if they don't go for 3-4, I think they should select him because this guy would be a good addition on the other side of CJ Mosley because of how versatile he is. In the 3rd round, 68th overall, I had the New York Jets selecting a center, Ross, I hope I'm saying this right, Piercebacker, the center out of the University of Alabama. He's a pretty solid run blocker. He reminds me a lot of Nick Mangold, who is also the last center that the New York Jets had that was actually solid. Their center position is a mess. I mean, one game, I forgot which one it was, but I mean, these guys had to put in their 2nd string center because their starting center couldn't get the snap off. I guess he had an injury or something, but they really need to fix that center position because it's not very good. Ross Becker, he's a pretty solid run blocker. He's more of a mauler. He's not really a great pass blocker, even though he's pretty okay in that department. He can use a lot of development there, but he's a pretty good run mauler. He's going to put a lot of guys on the ground, and I think he could be a day 1 starter on that offensive line for the New York Jets. Also, with their 2nd, 3rd round selection, 93rd overall, I have them selecting cornerback TRAYVON MULLEN. Now, if I recall, they didn't re-sign Morris Claiborne. I guess they just let him walk. And they picked up another corner, but I still feel like they wanted to pick up another corner that could compete for that cornerback 2 spot on that team. And TRAYVON MULLEN, he can do that. He is an excellent press corner, probably the best press corner in this draft. And he's pretty good against the smaller, quicker, shiftier wide receivers. So he could be also a good slot corner as well. And he could be a day 1 starter as well. In the 4th round, the 105th overall pick, I have the New York Jets taking offensive tackle YODNY CAJUSTE. I love saying that name. He was 2nd team Big 12 or all honorable Big 12. I think he shared some award of Big 12 Offensive Lineman of the Year with like 3 other guys. And he's a very good offensive tackle, especially against the faster defensive ends and the faster pass rushers or edge rushers. This guy could be a solid day 1 starter for the New York Jets at that left tackle position. They need a left tackle. I think that's the only hole they have left for that offensive line. They pretty much filled all the other ones besides center and left tackle. And he's one of my favorite players in the draft, and I think he would be a good pick for the New York Jets. With their 6th round selection, 196 overall pick, I have them taking another one of my favorite players in this draft, MAXX CROSBY. Now, he's an underrated guy. He played for Eastern Michigan, so he's a small school guy. He had 8.5 sacks this past season, and he's not a day 1 starter. He needs to hone his pass rushing ability a little bit more, develop a little bit more pass rushing moves and things like that, and he also needs to beef up his frame. So maybe in 2 to 3 years, he could come in and start contributing for the New York Jets and be a solid starter. But I mean, when you take players in the 6th and the 7th round, you're not looking for guys who can start right away. You're looking for guys who you know you can develop for 2 to 3 years and then potentially hone them into that starting role. And I think MAXX CROSBY will be a good pick for the New York Jets. And with their last pick, I have them selecting wide receiver Penny Hart out of Georgia State. Now this guy is very fast, runs very quick routes, and he didn't even get invited into the NFL Combine, which was a shock because I think he was one of the better small school wide receivers in all of college football last year. Now this guy, he's 5'8", but he does everything else pretty good. He has good hands, he runs good routes, and he's very fast. And the New York Jets, they're looking for a guy who can stretch the field. I know they signed Jamison Crowder in free agency, but it's nothing wrong with adding another good wide receiver on this team, especially this late in the draft. When you're drafting this late, you're just looking for guys who you can develop 2 to 3 years, or guys who are just there to add depth to the roster. And I think Penny Hart, he's there to add depth, but he can also contribute. So this is it for my 7th-round mock draft for the New York Jets. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. Do you agree, disagree? Make sure to like the video and subscribe for more NFL videos and content. And thanks for watching.